YouTube channel. Sorry I haven't updated or anything. This is just a video for the One Direction thingy cut for Zyan. For Directioners, like, I know this is really none of my business, but I really do care, like, because it's sad to see that, like, we already had a cut for Bieber, just don't, because be mature about it. Like, I don't understand the cut for Bieber thing, but I do understand for the One Direction thing. I really do. But he's a human being. We all know it was gonna happen eventually. Like, maybe not this early, but it was gonna happen. Just be mature. You guys are probably making him sad, and him being sad ain't gonna get him back to One Direction. It's just gonna make him, it's gonna haunt him because he's seen these girls that are 14, 13 and up cutting themselves. And he's gonna feel like shit. But he's gonna feel like you guys are making him feel that his feelings don't matter to you. If you were a real fan, then you would, like, understand, like, okay, I understand, it's sad that you're leaving your friends, but if this is your decision, then we'll go on with it. We'll miss you, we will, but we hope you have a good life. It's just, he wants to continue instead of singing all his life, probably, and you're making it feel like he doesn't have the right to do that. He's a human being. Yeah, he may be a celebrity, but he's still a human being like all of us. It's like this, you have to accept it. Just don't cut, because you cutting is making, like, his life isn't worth anything to you guys. Because if you do that, it's like they don't care about what I want. You're making it seem like you don't care about what he wants. If he wanted this, like, it's probably hard for him because those were his friends. Like, and they did have their arguments, but they were still friends, and it's probably hard for him because he wanted to leave. And it's probably hard for the rest of them. But life goes on. But you can't cut yourself, because that scar stays with you, and you're gonna be, when you're older, you're gonna be like, I was fucking stupid. Like, I left this scar for something that a human being wanted to do because he's human. Yeah, he's a celebrity, but he's human like all of us. It's like I wouldn't say I'm a fucking popular YouTuber artist thingy, but it's just, people, you gotta understand that he's just like you. All celebrities are just human. Sometimes they will abuse their power, but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with One Direction or even Zyan, because Zyan doesn't abuse the power he has. Like, fucking, I don't know, but it's just, he's not the celebrity that abuses his power. He's okay. Like, when I mean power, I mean, like, doing this, doing that, and getting bigger, getting lower, just, yeah, or using the money he gets or whatever. Okay, I'm getting off track, but anyways, just don't cut, because he's human. He's just like you. It's like, he's just like you guys, like, or girls, like, he's like you people. He's human. He's flesh. He's a living person that wants to explore on with his life instead of staying a simple singer. I don't know what's up with you guys, but if you were actually truly, like, I know you're truly fans, if you're, like, bawling your eyes out and you are crying, like, I understand that for sure, because it's like, because it's just hard, because it's hard to accept. It is. I definitely know that. Like, it's like somebody passing away, and I definitely know that for sure. Like, it's like crying every night, and I did that for like a whole week and a half before, and it's really shitty, but life goes on. You can't cut for someone's decision. It's like, no, you're not allowed to do this. It's like, no, you're not allowed to do that. No, you're not allowed to do that. No, you cannot do that. It's like something like that. And you doing that, is hurting him because it's like he doesn't have a choice. So if you're a real One Direction fan, then you'd stop the cutting. Like, I don't care if some people even joke around with it. It's not funny. It's not. It's really, really not. And people make fun of that too. Like, I'm not making fun of that. It's just, it's frustrating me that people would hurt themselves for a man who wants to who wants to make his own decisions. And his decision was to quit. Like, it's not like he's gonna stay gone forever. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. But who knows? It's his decision, not yours. So if you're a real One Direction fan, then you would stop the cutting. Yeah, you can still cry and pout and eat food, but just give him your support because he's probably never done this before and he's not used to it. So give him your support. Don't drag him down with you with your bloody arms or fingers or whatever. Just, you have to support him. If you're a real fan, you would support him and not cut yourself and make him feel guilty for what he wanted to do. Anyways, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go sketch and do what I do because I can, because I want to, and that's my decision. Just, I hope you understand. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm a bitch, and I know I'm probably gonna get some hate comments or whatever, or have this video on Facebook. I don't know, but you gotta stop, guys. Like, seriously, like, I'm not a One Direction fan, so I wouldn't know the obsession or crush or girl fangirling. I know the fangirling for sure, but if you're a real fan, then you would care. You would support. That's probably all you need right now because he's probably not used to that because all he had most of his life, well, not most of his life, but some of his life is like Harry and Liam and Lewis and all of them. But still, he needs your support, guys. So instead of hurting him emotionally and mentally with your cuts and like and all this and that and yelling at him or messaging him or spamming him or whatever you guys are doing to be like, get back in One Direction, don't leave, don't go, he'll come back if you do this, and just accept it. Just accept it and support him. I'm sorry if I'm really seeming like a bitch. Like, I wouldn't know. I'm not a One Direction fan. Like, I'm okay with them. I listen to like 1-2 of their songs, so I wouldn't really know. And I know I'm probably gonna be like, oh, well, if you don't know, then obviously then shut your fucking face or some shit. But I know what it feels like to be like, to lose something. Like, it's literally almost like somebody passed away. If you're that in love or whatever, you just love that band so much. I know it's like somebody passing away and like, you guys don't know him, so it's like, but I know if he passed away or something, or like, yeah, it sucks that he's leaving the band, but it feels like that. So it's like you just want to cry and cry and cry, but just cry and cry and cry, scream into a pillow, punch it out, but don't hurt yourself, please. Only reason why I'm doing this and talking like this is because we already had a cut for Bieber. I knew a friend who cut for Bieber, and now she's embarrassed of it, and people are like, because look how Justin Bieber turned out. I know I'm kind of insulting him, I'm sorry for Bieber's, but he turned into a bad kid. Like, he thinks he's all swagalicious. Like, I know hopefully when he gets older he will mature and be like, shit, I'm a dumbass. But the cut for Bieber shit and how he turned out, it's ridiculous. It's embarrassing. Like, I'm not saying Zayn's gonna turn out bad, but it's just embarrassing to have dumb scars. I know, cause shit happens, but don't cut. Support. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna go to bed. Well, after I play some Warriors. If you know that, then you're awesome. And yeah, just have a nice night. Please stop cutting, and if you're a real fan, support Zyan and his new life. Anyways, I know I am gonna get hate mail from believers. Like, trust me, I was a Justin Bieber fan. I will admit that. But the fact that he turned out so horrible, like with the drugs, and thinking he's all swagalicious and nobody can touch him, but he got a guy in an accident, a car accident, and then he left. Or, like, he dragged Selena down with him, or pisses in a janitor's mopping bin, something or like that. Just, he needs to grow up. And that's embarrassing if you have scars from that. Like, he was a good kid. I loved him because he was a good kid. I could see it, but now then he got older and think he was on top of the world. It's embarrassing. But anyways, I'm gonna shut up. And I really hope you guys have a nice night. I hope maybe this helped you understand. And I really hope you don't cut. This, please, God, don't cut. Because it's the worst thing when you grow old. And sometimes it might fade depending on how deep you cut. But just please don't. Like, he's human. He's like you and me. He can do what he wants. Not that I do what I want, but I make my own decisions. Like, sometimes I still have to listen to my mom. But he's human. He can make his own decisions. And if you don't support him with that, and you totally disagree with me, then obviously you're blind by wanting to control him. Wanting to control some celebrity's life, thinking that he'll listen. Because he's not. He's really, really not. He's gonna feel guilty and shitty. He's gonna feel like a sack of shit knowing all these girls cutted for him for a decision he wanted to do. And you're just gonna make him feel shitty for the rest of his life. Honestly. So just give him your support, please, guys. And maybe share this to get this out for the rest of the world so they understand that you can't. Just because people made this up and that they say, oh, he's gonna come back. He's not. He's human. He can do whatever he wants. Now, Ken out. I will see you whenever I make another fucking video. Anyways, yeah. Goodbye.